Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with, hopefully that intro caught, I don't know why. But what's up guys, pokeaim is here with the Comfey showcase. I'm going to be using Comfey in this Showdown live. I know it might be pronounced Comfey, but I like how Comfey sounds, so I'm going to be saying that. I just feel like I need to say that because some people don't like Rabombe. I like how that sounds too. Better than Rabombe. Anyway, if you guys missed any of my previous showcases, there is a playlist. Link is down below. Also, I encourage you to follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Those links are down below. We're going to be using a team that my boy Snowy passed me. I really like it. We have the Taunt Combine Comfey. Magnezone with Chopper Berry helps us out versus Gartana. Gives us a little bit of support for the team. Helps out Comfey a lot in trapping Celesteela Skarmory. Spadef Toxapex, this helps us out versus Ash Greninja, just switching into it anyway, as it's not 2-hit KO by Dark Pulse after Black Sludge recovery, and provides Toxic Spikes, which Comfey can taunt and stop from defogging. Pursuit Mega Scizor, which helps us out versus Mega Metagross, again helping out Comfey. This Pokemon needs a lot of support in order to do something, but certain matchups it definitely excels in, so I'm just hoping in this live that we get one or two of those. Scarf Latios with Trick to cripple just fat mons and whatnot, and then defensive Landorus with the hidden power Ice. So without further ado, not just yet, let's look for a game. That's later this week. That's gonna be a fun team. I got a bunch of stuff lined up for the week. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I already talked about it there, but we got a game. If I can manage to knock out Mega Venusaur, I really do think that he just loses to Comfey. So let's see how we're gonna play this out. Hoopa's such a huge problem, holy crap. I think knowing that Hoopa's a big problem, I just want to lead off with Scizor and just U-turn. As it leads off with said Venusaur, unfortunately for me. Yeah. But I can go out to Toxapex, take it on, and just start spamming Scald. I could also get up T-Spike, but that doesn't really help much versus his team. But we take the Hidden Power Fire, obviously, and I can hit him with a Scald. I want to burn on him just to wear him down. I would go for it, because I'll be able to tank any hit he wants to go for. And he doesn't have switch into Scald at all. If I manage to burn his Hoopa, great. Boy's useless. Goes Heat Ram, which makes my job a little bit easier. I'm assuming he's just going to Magma Storm here. Not that that matters. I'm going to Scald anyway. Like I said, I am Spadef, so I can Scald again and weaken that boy. Yeah, eat that up. And we'll just hit him with another Scald after for a 3 kill. So Heatran being gone amazingly. I don't want him taunting me. I'm not going to bother recovering. He can go for Earth Power here, but I'll knock him out. I'll live in Earth Power as well. Again, because of my Spadef, it just helps me out a lot in this. And if he switches out, then Magnastorm is gone and I get back up to 84%. So also, Heatran being gone helps out Latios a bit, though he does have obviously Hoopa Unbound as well as Mandibuzz. Now, Hoopa is a huge threat. I have to be really careful around that mon. Yeah, we tank this hit though, and we knock him out with the Scald. So Heatran is gone so early on, and all I see is 1, 2, 3 weak to Comfey. Now, Hoopa Unbound is going to come out. Freaking gigantic threat. I need to save Toxapex. Toxapex helps me out versus the majority of his team. Don't know if he's Scarf or not. I would love to go out to Comfey right here, but I really don't know what his set is. I feel like Mag is expendable, but he can also Thunder Wave. I think Mag is the most expendable member. I'm going to go Mag on his Hyper Space Fury. And he is Life Orb. Okay, that's good to know. Makes it a little bit easier to deal with. Kind of, not really. But we'll throw off a Flash Cannon here just in case he goes Landorus or Venusaur. I doubt he'd stay in. I mean, I doubt he'd switch, excuse me, because Hoopa can just threaten everything right now, and nothing on my team can actually kill it. But if he does get lower defenses, I can go for the BP after. In fact, if I go Scizor, I'm tempted to go for Pursuit. I don't know if he has Fire Punch or not. Hopefully he reveals it right here if he has it. Because I would love to be able to Fire Punch. I would love to be able to Pursuit this mon. Especially because I threatened him with the Bullet Punch. And his own Heatran is gone. So the thing is, I'm expecting my Magnezone to die right here, right? That gives his Hoopa -2 defenses. So what I am expecting him to do is to switch out, fearing the Bullet Punch. I have no reason not to Bullet Punch his team. But I would love to be able to Pursuit this Hoopa and get rid of it for later. So if this, but the thing is, this could also not work out because he could go for Fire Punch if he has it. I'll make the pursuit play. Yeah, it's too big of a threat to deal with, so let's get rid of that monster. Hoopa is gone. Amazing. That forced the kill every single time it came in. Venusaur comes out. I think Latios is rather safe. At the same time, no, let's just go Toxapex. I eat up any hit he wants to go for. I believe he's rocks Lando. Because the Trapper here usually runs Taunt, Bloom, Doom, which is Solar Beam, Earth Power, and Magma Storm. So, and because I have some enough Toxapex, I take it on. So that play, you know, is so huge for me because he has no double he can make that scares Toxapex enough. Like, as I said, no double he can make that scares Toxapex. And we can just throw off a Scald here. Nothing on his team wants to take it. And if I do manage to burn Venusaur, helps out with Comfey later. Nice. That's chip. I'll get up a T-Spike here. Because if Pheromosa ever wants to come in, I beat the thing 1v1, and I'm not worried about this mon at all. In fact, he might just double out into Mana Buds. Like I said, yeah, I'm really not worried at all about that mon. I would love to trick his Mana Buds actually, because that helps Comfey beat it. We'll go Latios though on his expected Giga Drain. As he goes for a Sludge Bomb again, very solid play on my opponent's part, and unfortunately he gets the poison. Probably being a little bit impatient though by doing this play. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna trick the Mana Buds though. I don't expect them to stay in with Venusaur. I can beat Venusaur even if it does stay in with just Earthquakes and Toxapex. But I don't expect them to stay in. He shouldn't stay in, honestly. He doesn't have a switching though. I could also drop a Draco. But I would love to get the leftovers off on his Mana Buds or from his Mana Buds. And he decides to stay in Synthesis. So I think that was a poor play on my opponent's part, but it obviously worked out for him. Like if I click Psychic there, the Venusaur was gone and then Comfey won. That was my fault, I suppose. Maybe he thought I would drop a Draco, which makes sense. I didn't. I could have. But like I said, I stall him out with this mon, so I really don't care what he does. I can just throw off. Now it's harder for me to switch into Venusaur, but if I stall out his Giga Drains, he loses 1v1 with Toxapex. Let's start throwing off some Scalds. Doesn't have good switch-ins anyway. And that's most of his Giga Drains gone. I would also love if he just randomly starts throwing off Sludge Bombs too. Yeah. I'm in a fine position. I'm actually in an amazing position. He can't kill me with a crit, which is why I'm just going for Haze, just to stall out another turn. I don't have to go for Recover just yet. Yep, even though Toxapex is putting in work. Oh, I didn't expect you to sack Venusaur. Well, I spelled that wrong. If you did, I would win with it. Unfort. Well, what can I do? I'm still very weak to Lando. I just keep clicking T-Spike. I don't have a reason not to. And we'll just throw off a Scald in between every now and then. Like if he keeps clicking Sludge Bomb, I'm gonna win with Comfey either way. That's why I really didn't expect him, because I don't know if he was thinking to that point, because like I said, if I got rid of Venusaur, boy just straight up lost to Comfey. That's alright. I don't even care if he crits me, to be honest. Like, he doesn't knock me out with multiple crits. This is what you have to do, and I really love Spadef Toxapex, by the way. At least for this particular team. It's a little bit weak, switching into Ash Greninja and whatnot. Landers comes out. Good play on my opponent's part. He might have HP Ice. I'm going to go out to my own Landers, though. If he wants some U-turn or knockoff. If he goes for HP Ice, great play immediately. It goes right for the Earthquake. So what we can do is just go right for the HP Ice here. I should be faster because most HP Ice Landers just run Relax and this one isn't. As he goes Venusaur. Smart. He should have won Venusaur. I don't want to take any unnecessary damage, so I'm just going to go for U-turn. As he doubles down, so I take the unnecessary damage I didn't want to take. Let's see. This can stop it, but I'll go Comfey here because it doesn't take any poison. I wonder if he knows what this mon does. I also want to know how much I take from Earthquake. I want to taunt him though for prevent rocks. If he wants to go hard Venusaur, that's fine too, because we prevent that thing from going for Synthesis. Clean. I doubt he'd HP Fire immediately, so I'm going to go Scizor. Yeah. And then I can get up some momentum with U-turn. HP Fire does not kill me. I'm slower. It's a slow U-turn. That's all the damage I need. Landers comes out. Again, we're not going to predict anything. We're just going to go right for HP Ice. That Comfey taunt was it clutch, okay. Just going to go for HP Ice. Not going to predict crap. The thing is, his Venusaur is burnt. He has to go like Mana Buzz or something. And I'd much rather have prevented a Stealth Rock or Synthesis if he doubled. Goes Venusaur. Not sure how I feel about that play, because Earthquake is going to hurt. But even though I could very safely Earthquake here, I'd much rather get up Stealth Rock and wear him down. Even if he goes out to like Landers here or something. Yeah, because I get Toxapex as a switch in always, and I force a few more Giga Drains. Yum! Just throw off a Scald. I don't want that Landers coming in again. Once he loses all his Giga Drains too, he can't touch me. Keep throwing off a Scald. I don't even think a double crit. Maybe a double crit would have killed me there. I will send out Comfey. Don't worry, buddy. I'm planning to win late game with it. Very solid play going on into Landers on my expected recover. Good play, good play. However, my own Landers comes out again. Even if he has HP Ice, I don't care. Just throws off an Earthquake. Yeah, I'm not going to bother predicting that mon. And if eventually you'll stay in with this Landers. Or go Mana Buzz, which I think he should have went originally. That did so much damage, God. Let's just U-turn right out into, we are faster. We'll U-turn right out to Comfey. If he goes for Roost, then I can taunt him to prevent the default. Goes right for that. But once again, taunt is still the best play, even if he has, the U-turn. It's still the best play. Slow and steady wins the race. Well, not really. Maybe like the 2 mile. Actually, no. Good pacing wins the race. Definitely not slow and steady. I think I can beat this with Calm Minding up. I'm not going to lie. I really do think I can beat this. But because of the crit chance, it just scares me. So if he wants to double now into Landers, I could see him doing that. But that, again, just still gives me... That still gives me rocks. Like I was really tempted to play... Maybe I'll play more aggressively later on. Rocks are up. Okay. I'll get on my own. And now Mana Buzz dies and Pheromosa is going to die. And I can just U-turn out into Comfey again. And prevent everything from either recovering or... And if he wants to defog, he gets rid of rocks from me. Oh, yes, Toxic. Okay. I didn't expect that, but regardless, going for this is my best play. Prevent that boy from taking any damage. And what I actually want to do is go Landers. Just start quaking. Just start quaking because Venusaur is getting a little bit annoying for me. I'm a little bit annoyed. Let me just start quaking this boy. Because soon I could just click Psychic and also win. Nice play on the Mana Buzz. Doesn't do much though for my opponent. I can literally go Comfey and just start clicking Draining Kiss. How much is Pherom? I think I'm gonna beat this guy with Bullet Punch too. I'll just Draining Kiss here. I don't want to taunt and him have him go Landers. That's doing some clean damage though. Okay, some chip. Some nice chip. Look at all that recovery my boy just got too. I'm gonna taunt here. I'm gonna be a little bit aggressive. If he wants to Sludge Bomb, good, he got me. But goes for Giga Drain, so we keep him nice and low. That's what I like to see. And I can still go for Dazzling Gleam later. How much is man, was that way too healthy? Scizor wins this game by clicking Bullet Punch. So I shouldn't sack that, but I'm gonna make the play anyway. Because if he wants to HP Fire, drop a Draco. Nice. We'll just Bullet Punch here. Weaken that boy. That's clean damage. We live in HP Fire. Nice. As expected. And while I do want to Roost, I'd rather keep his Venusaur low enough to the point where he just dies dazzling Draining Kiss. Or close enough anyway. So I'll just BP again. I don't have to predict Landorus at all. If Landorus comes out, great. His Landorus has been weakened. And I get a crit on it too. Ooh. I could Draco Meteor here. I like my own Landorus as a play though. I'll definitely be faster. Yeah, and Comfey's gonna win this late game or Toxapex. Mandy Buzz! That boy's taking damage though, and I unfortunately get a crit. That's game. That's actually just game. That's honestly just game. Because Mandibuzz dies. I'm just gonna win this game with my by clicking Psychic, so I can afford to just sack this and go for HP Ice here. I can honestly afford to just sack this and I just click Dazzling Gleam and Psychic to win the game. That crit was really unfortunate for my opponent, but it was eventually going to happen after all the turns, and I think I'm just going to drop a Draco and kill every single Mon. Like, I killed this with Draco Meteor, killed this, I killed Mandibuzz. It was also a 50-50 whether I would trick or not. So I could care less what move Pheromosa goes for. And all I gotta do is go out into Comfey after, click Dazzling Gleam, get my kill, taunt Venusaur, prevent that thing from recovering. Yeah. And I don't kill him either. I just keep spamming HP Ice. Nice! Comfey wins. Hello. Call me Comfey. I'm a Comfey. And that is the game. That boy's at 4. I think he dies. Honestly think he dies. Hey. Let's get this mini. I told you I was going for this the entire game. I don't actually know if this kills Landorus. Yeah, it's so weak. It's so weak without a boost. I can't believe though that he stayed in earlier. Good game, dude. I can't believe he stayed in earlier with Venusaur versus me, because if I did Psychic, like, Comfey just Calm Minded up and won. I taunt Mandibuzz, prevent Defog, prevent anything, and I just Calm Mind up and win. So I can't believe he did that, but eventually Landorus Toxapex did exactly what I needed them to do that entire game to set up for Comfey. And it just got a little mini endgame sweep right there. That crit on Venusaur didn't matter. It does 4%, okay? That boy was at 4%. It does 4%. We saw it did 4%. It might not have done 4%. I don't know. It did 4% earlier, though. I like that my boy Comfey came through, though. I really enjoy this team. Most of the time, like I said, this Pokemon, especially this particular set, needs a bunch of support. This set, anyway. But in general, it's... I don't know, it's so solid. I like Synthesis as well, instead of Taunt. I really do like Synthesis instead of Taunt sometimes, but... this is a game where Comfey is actually pretty useful again. I expect him to lead off with Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko is a great lead. Hey. We're just going to lead off with Magnezone because it beats Tapu Koko. I guess he can lead Conkeldurr, but I think Toxapex doesn't care. The only reason I think he'd lead off with Tapu Koko is because it's the only lead that actually beats Toxapex, like 1v1. Like, truthfully. Whoa. Let's predict Tapu Koko. Thank you, friend. Appreciate that. But yeah, he has a Greninja. That boy is checked by the Comfey. This can win late game. I don't know if he has Jab on his Conkeldurr. If he doesn't. Leads Landorus. Also a good lead. And this is his rocker. I really want damage on this thing. I'm going for it. He's going for rocks anyway. My own Landers is such an obvious switch. I feel like he'll U-turn. But if he does want to go for Earthquake, that's fine. If he does U-turn or HP Ice, it's also okay. Yep, because he, like I said, if he goes for U-turn, he takes Chip. That boy doesn't come in anymore. That's all I needed. And I have Toxapex in the background to deal with Greninja. Tapu Koko comes out. I'm assuming he's HP Ice variant. Go back out in Magnet Zone and just start clicking Flash Cannon one more time. I need a little bit of damage on Tapu Koko before Comfey can win. That's the damage I need on Landers, though, so I'm happy about that. I hope he's Life Orb. That looks Life Orb. Nope. Guess not. Alright, so he doesn't have... Because he has Hidden Power Ice, he obviously doesn't have Hidden Power nothing else, so we'll just throw Flash Cannons here. He obviously doesn't have Hidden Power or anything else. I'm such an amazing speaker. I really want a Thunderbolt, but I'll go Toxapex. A T-Spike up is so good for Greninja as well as everything. Knockoff, solid play on my opponent's part. But this T-Spike up, like I said, is amazing versus his team. It's absolutely amazing. It also helps out my Scarf Latios win. Alakazam comes out. I doubt he has HP Fire. I'm actually not sure what move he would go for here. That T-Spike is just huge, though. Yeah, Conk gets boosted, but... Psychic or Focus Blast is coming out. I think we double out to Scizor anyway. It goes into Conk. Because I saw no Life Orb, I don't expect him to be, I do not expect him to be Fire Punch max speed. So I'm just going to Mega Evolve and U-turn here. Cool. And I want to go Landers just because I really want Rocks up. I need to chip away at this guy. Hope he doesn't go immediately for Ice Punch. Yeah, he goes for the Drain Punch, so he's going to be taking a ton of damage. And we can get up our young Rocks. Even if he Ice Punches here, I got up the Rocks, which is what I need for everything. And he's going to go down to that. So we're in a great situation right now. I really like Magnet Zone just in case he goes out into Kartana because I am HP Fire. Also, if he goes Greninja as well, we're okay. That boy's going to be taking the damage I need for Draining Kiss. So, Toxapex eats. And I mean it eats. Boy into a KO by Specs Ash Greninja. Yum. Take that damage. Hit him up with the recover. Smart on this part though to go for Dark Pulse. I am obviously slower, so it's easier for my opponent to potentially beat me down. But I'm actually going to go out to Comfey now because I don't want him to win that way. Doubles out into Kartana. Very solid play on my opponent's part. Do I see leftovers? No, so I think he's Scarf. He's going to go for Secret Sword here. He could be SD, I guess. All out pummeling. I have Latios in the back plus Bullet Punch plus Draining Kiss. I think I'll be okay. I'm going to go Toxapex. I don't want him Smart Striking. As he goes right for that SD. I just want damage. Unfortunately knocks me out. Gets the speed boost, so I know that wouldn't have knocked me out. However, we can always go out to Latios and just click Draco Meteor. I think we can still win this game. Yeah. We'll just drop a Draco. That's obviously resisted, but I get a crit right back, so that would have been good for the Scald damage. That's ridiculous for me. I think I went for Scald there. That's absolutely ridiculous for me. Especially because I think Tapu Koko is gonna... I'm gonna win this game with Comfey or something. Magnet Zone does not do enough to warrant keeping it alive. Whereas my Comfey wins this in the late game. Because I just Calm Mind up once versus Landers and I just start kicking Draining Kiss. Yeah, so we'll go with Landers here. Excuse me, Magnet Zone here. And take a little bit of poison damage too. Smart. I'm going for that attack. Very smart. And he doesn't have to risk going for another one. we can go right out to Scizor. And just click Pursuit. Get rid of this Mon. I think he'd sack Landorus. Though that's just also very scary for my opponent to sack. Yeah. Get rid of that Alakazam. Boy taking too many hits. But now it gives him the option to go out to Greninja. Or Tapu Koko, okay. I can see Tapu Koko as a play. But all I need is damage off on Tapu Koko to win. So, we Bullet Punch here. On his Thunderbolt. Let me just Bullet Punch again. I don't have any reason not to, and then Comfey wins in the late game. Comfey just wins. Clean. That's pretty much how the team works. I definitely got lucky with the crit on Kartana, but I think the Leaf Blade crit also mattered. Because I just needed a little bit of chip damage. I could save this, but there's no point. I'm pretty positive Draining Kiss is going to do enough, but yeah, there's the Water Shuriken of his own. That doesn't make a difference, though, for my boy Comfey. I have +3 priority, so I really don't care. And we get a solid 2 KO right here. Yeah, so everything just loses. Comfey in the late game. I love how much recovery he gets. Look how Draining Kiss works, though. Always made me laugh. I mean, it makes sense that you take Rock Helmet because you're actually kissing them on. And then Greninja can come back in, but that's just going to die to a Draining Kiss as well. I haven't been able to calm mine up. Maybe I should just use the Aromatherapy set. Good game. Alright, let's look for another one. Not bad. I love Comfey, man. Or Comfey. Now I keep going back and forth. This will be a scarier game. Just because of his Azelf. Oh, God, I need this live. I don't have a good lead to beat down Azelf. And it could be Z Celebrate Jirachi. This would be a scary game, man. I'm gonna lead off with Landorus and U-turn, hoping he has taunt. I'm hoping he taunts right here. Hey. I really am hoping he taunts right here. That'd be amazing because I'm going for U-turn. If he doesn't taunt, it's a little bit scary for me to deal with him 1v1. But yeah, taunt would just be amazing. Because then Bullet Punch knocks him out for Scizor. Or Latios. Latios or Scizor can Revenge Kill after. There we go, nice. So easy momentum turn 1. Go right to Scizor. We don't mess around with threats. We don't predict Heatrans. We go right for Bullet Punch. Yeah, there's no point. He's not running an item. He's gonna double back to Azelf. I know it. But I'll go Toxapex. He doesn't double back. Clean. Misses, unfortunately, for my opponent, and now I get to throw off Scalds. Because Azelf should die to Scald at 20. I'm hoping you die to Scald at 23. Nice. So we prevent rocks this entire game. It's amazing. That is amazing. No rocks to fight versus a Z Celebrate Jirachi, which is what I'm expecting it to be. Hopefully we can get off a Haze as well. Big threat to my team though. This Mon probably coming out. I feel like I'll be okay versus Jirachi though. Even if that's Thunderbolt, that doesn't knock out Toxapex at +1. The Buzz, whoa! I mean, I'll get off my Intimidate and my Rocks here, even if he's sub Buzzwole. I don't know if he's sub Ice Punch, but he's not going to be doing enough damage to me. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. That's not going to do crap. And we get up Rocks for Tapu Koko as well. Clean. So go for Earthquake here. I'm wearing him down. I guess he can keep Leech Lifing if he wants to. But he obviously doesn't have Ice Punch. Just start HP icing. Like, I get what he's doing and why he's doing it. But even then, like, I get 2 hits off. HP ice should be enough for U-turn to knock him out, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want that to be wrong, but I think it should. Yeah, and I go out to Toxapex. I eat this up. And yeah, he can sub on me, but he's going to get another -1 attack. So we'll go right back on to Lanners. And he's going to get his -1 attack now. Or -2, excuse me. Tapu Koko is my opponent's play. I would have loved to get up T-Spikes, but obviously Muck is alive. I'm also keeping Lanners alive just because Muck is annoying. Annoying Mon. We're going to go out to Magnezone here. On his Dazzling Gleam. That does so much, so he's definitely Life Orb. I don't think he has HP Ground just because his entire team beats Magnezone. So what I will do is just click Thunderbolt. As unfortunately, even though his entire team beats Magnezone, he has the HP Ground. Your entire team beats Magnezone 1v1. Yeah, let's each their own. Psychic. Does that kill? I guess I didn't. Let me see. Tapu Koko. Latios. What about Psychic? 66 min? That's amazing. This guy's funny. Hit that boy up young. I don't know if he's gonna double though, because he very much can. I really think he's gonna double here, so I'm gonna go out to Scizor. If he goes for Dazzling Gleam, he gets me, but I really do think he's gonna double out into either Heatran or Muck. Actually, if he's going one of those, I'll go Toxapex. I'm hoping he expects it anyway. But yeah, we're definitely going Toxapex here. Because these are two solid switch-ins he could have and try and trap me. And plus he takes one more Stealth Route or one more Life Orb hit to ensure that I knock him out. I'm not going to risk not knocking him out. So I really am hoping he doubles here. I would love that. Just double, buddy. That's all you need to do. All you got to do is double. I mean, he's almost in range of Bullet Punch from Scizor. No worries. It's okay. There we go. We got him. So we can click Scald here. I feel like I had to make that play because if he went Muck and pursued me, I was screwed. That's some crisp damage, okay? That's all the damage I need. I don't want him taunting, but I'd much rather weaken this boy for a late game potential sweep. I need this Mon alive though for Muck. Would he risk Magma Storm here? I don't know. Man, now I don't even think he has Pursuit. I'm going Latios. As he goes for Z, Bloom Doom. Yep. That's fine. Knock that boy out with the Psychic. Muck, I don't know if it has Pursuit, but I also don't have a better switch in than Toxapex anyway. Or, excuse me, Lanners. So he got me there, but he's so weak to Bullet Punch from Scizor. Good lord. Actually, he just loses to this too. I just click Scald. I think I'm being very... I don't know if I'm necessarily playing it right versus the potential of Buzzwole sweeping me. We'll recover here. I guess he could go Buzzwole with Earthquake. Goes at the top of Koko, so he risks taking the damage, which, I mean, obviously worked out for him. I don't think Comfey's doing much, so I know I could take one at least, just one Thunderbolt. Yeah, and I just need a little bit of chip for Bullet Punch to knock him out. So get that chip off right now. That's all I needed. Bullet Punch knocks him out now. That's legitimately all I needed, because he can't switch it on anything anymore. Yeah, that's fine. Comfey did his job. All I needed was damage off on top of Koko. A huge threat to my team. Jirachi's going to come out. I don't know if he's Scarf. I'm just going to go for U-turn anyway. I eat it up regardless. And we get a crit. And what I can do is just haze. In case he Z celebrates here. As he goes muck. Which I don't mind because I get toxic spikes here. And toxic spikes prevent Buzzwole from coming in. And if he wants to go Jirachi, that boy's going to catch a Scald. And he's obviously not Z celebrate because I'm stupid because Heat Ran went for the Bloom Doom. So he's Scarf. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I definitely made a mistake there. We're going to get up a second layer T-Spike expecting him to Healing Wish. Or as he doubles back in the muck. So it's still great. Like, he can't beat this 1v1. And now I just keep clicking Scald. I actually just keep clicking Scald. And I get a burn. Clean. So, Recover at the play as the play now. And I think Toxapex just 1v1s his team. What I should actually do is, I believe go Scizor, just in case he goes out into Jirachi after. But I also think that Bullet Punch kills this guy at that percentage, so I'm going for it. I don't want him Healing Wishing up with Jirachi. Goes Buzzwole, which is probably the only Mon that could take a hit. And yeah, that boy is gone. So I just Bullet Punch sweep him now. Even if Jirachi Healing Wishes, I have Landers in the back. And also, I don't think it lives Bullet Punch at 10%. Yep. So Scizor clean. Nice. And Muck is going to come out and go down as well. Alright. Let's get one more game. I mean, Comfey's been doing what it's supposed to do. Either late games or it gets the damage that I need. I feel like... How much time do we have? It's cutting it close, cutting it close, cutting close. I have another Comfey team I want to use. For stream. Toxapex definitely put in work this live though. Alright, we're going to actually leave it there. But... When I do collabs, which are coming back by the way, a lot of people have been asking. When I do collabs, I'm going to be using this team a lot. Also, come to my streams because I'll definitely be using this team. But the idea of Comfey is, I didn't really get any stall matchups or anything, but the idea is use it as a stall breaker, just support the team. I hope you guys understand how the Mon works. You're never going to straight up sweep with this Mon. You're never going to straight up just sweep. Just start combining up and sweep. Even on the offensive set, it needs so much support. But I hope you understand that, like, why Madden Zone works with different Celesteela, why Toxapex was played the way it was this live, why Scizor was played. Pretty much, I was trying to weaken everything just so I can Dazzling Gleam at the end of the day. But I hope you do understand. You might be saying, oh man, this isn't a good Comfey showcase. That boy didn't get a sweep. It's not. I would really have to search hard for a stall opponent that doesn't play well enough to switch around to beat me, lets me get up Stealth Rock and keep them up versus a Sableye and a Skarmory. But it does have potential to beat a 1v1. It definitely does. I have beaten a 1v1. Maybe I should just post that replay. I gotta find that. But in any case, guys, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, do your thing. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.